Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kurt, and welcome back to Farlands or Bust. So, did anything interesting happen in the last episode of Farlands or Bust at all? Maybe, sort of, kind of, I don't know, can't remember. Yeah, so, about that. Hold on, I gotta make sure, first of all, that I'm safe up here, because I was wandering around in the dark a little bit too long in the last episode. Okay, we appear to be fine. And, get rid of this business, and, I'm gonna grab some more bones, but I'm sorry, Wolfie, that I left you behind, but I came back, I risked my life to come back to where I accidentally left you. I'll leave all these torches up here, maybe they'll be viewable from space when we make our future Farlands or Bust world map, but yeah, that happened. First, I almost died by falling in a giant hole a few meters back, and then I come out here. I swear, if you look at the footage in the video, I turn and I click, but I must have missed his hitbox, and he didn't stand up, so not totally my fault. I just went off, and then I was off on a tangent about how my stupid office chair is really uncomfortable, and I never finished that thought, really, but yeah, so that happened, and sorry about doing I had to do the to be continued thing early. That just had to happen, because that was hilarious. Another giant gravel beach. Oh no, that's dirt. Yeah, that's dirt. Never mind. But yeah, I had to do that, and I released for those of you who might have missed it, I released the Farlands or Bust flashback about when I found Wolfie before, and uploaded it a couple hours before the next Farlands or Bust episode where I lost Wolfie, and I named that flashback Finding Wolfie. I almost named the previous episode of Farlands or Bust Losing Wolfie to be kind of the opposite, but I just figured that people would have seen that title and absolutely freaked out and like hated me and unsubscribed or something. So I dialed it back a little bit and called it Left Behind. But yeah, that freaked some people out. I apologize. It's all for drama. See, this is entertainment, drama. We have comedy, we have inspirational career advice, and then we have drama in the next episode. So that ordeal is over with. That was just... see? Okay, he had his revenge. He broke the boat. Thanks a lot, Wolfie. Indeed. Hold on, there we go. My headset volume was kind of low. I couldn't hear what was going on. But yeah, we're back at Farlands or Bust. As a quick update, we've raised some more money for Child's Play charity over at farlandsorbust.com. We're up at $2,624.66%. Still at 8%, but just under $300 left until we reach 10%. So head on over and do that if you can. Oop, I need to make some more boats here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, sheep. How am I doing on the wool? Okay, on the wool. Oop, watch it, Wolfie. I'll accidentally punch you. So yeah, we're there, and like I said, when I get to 10%, I'll have another in real life video, a tour, and a behind the scenes look at the Farlands or Bust production, I guess you could call this. Me sitting at my desk talking to nobody, recording a video game, a production. But yeah, so that's at 10%. Oh my god! Wolfie's just really angry at me, apparently. He doesn't want me to use boats. Okay, I get the point, Wolfie. You're mad. I'll get you these pigs up here. Or maybe I'll let you get your hunting instinct out of the way, and I'll let you kill the pigs. Oh, swing and a miss. There we go. And how about this one over here? But yeah, I was talking about my desk chair, how it's really uncomfortable and crappy. I would not recommend the Staples brand desk chairs of any kind. And I was gonna ask before are you even hungry? Yeah, okay. Well, now I think that's as happy as you can be. And I was gonna ask for suggestions on desk chairs. I don't know, it's a hard thing. Well, the seat is a hard thing, and that's the problem. But it's just a hard thing to shop for. You know, you get varying... Oh, there's another endless pit. You get varying opinions, and obviously I'd really like to have one of those Herman Miller Aeron chairs or whatever they're called, but those are like $1,000, so I think I'll get my new computer instead, or build my new computer instead. So yeah, kind of looking for a new desk chair to kind of ease the pain, as it were. But anyway, enough about that. Yeah, I'm getting another channel update, I guess. Woof, I know. Starting to get, I know I was a few episodes ago saying how it's difficult. I'm trying to keep up with this stuff, and, I'm working 7 hours, or 7 days a week on this YouTube channel, much to the chagrin of the people around me, who don't quite understand it. But I'm finally to a point where I do have a handful of videos, in the docket, ready to go. So I'm not constantly recording, then uploading, or recording, then editing, then rendering, then uploading that video that day, constantly on task. So yeah, I've got a few driver San Francisco videos, the one that came out just before this video, hopefully. It's actually publishing right now as I speak. We got some driver San Francisco, a few episodes of that. I got some Castaway, Castaway, spoiler alert, your guy, I'm just tongue-tied talking about it. You guys are not going to believe what happens in Castaway. And I'm actually, I am biting my tongue, telling anybody or showing anybody on Twitter or Facebook or here. But you'll have to watch another like 2 or 3 episodes. Amazingness happens. I do not believe what happened. Suicidal cow. But look forward to that. I did record another Mind Crack. Oh, hello. I did record another Mind Crack episode, but I went kind of walking around, and I think I might have seen a prank before the person who was being pranked, the prankee, before they saw it, so I'm going to have to hold on to that to see. I don't want to spoil any surprises. Oh, careful, Wolfie. I just went out of my way to save you, and now you're killing yourself again. Dag nabbit. Alright, let's sit down so I can actually feed you. Boop, and a boop. And stand up. Yes, I've stood him back up. We haven't seen that many pumpkins lately. They're becoming more rare as we get ever so slightly closer to the far lands. But yeah, I did the Minecraft episode, so I'll next couple of days see how that pans out, and maybe I'll just check with the person. I don't know, I don't want to like spoil, hey, did you know you got pranked? I want to check before I upload this video. So, well, this is cool. It's another one of these. I was just talking about this. Mountains that are then the peaks are snow covered. Oh, and pig covered as well. Whoa! This is big. Open expanse right here. But I got that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm recording this and uploading this hopefully on the day I've recorded it. But I've got some episodes in the hopper. I'm going to try to get back into Kerbal Space Program. I'm going to try out some mods. I asked on Twitter for some suggestions for mods because there's quite a few, and like some of them just add like one part, and then other ones add whole part packs. So I'm going to try it out. The goal for that, I'm going to try to see if I could find one that allows me to land on the moon then. So look forward to that. Hopefully, probably this weekend will be a good time for me to record that. So yeah. What else has been going on? Sun is setting. Random floating block of snow-covered dirt. A little bit of lag. I don't know what's up with that. I've only been getting it for the last 100 episodes. Let's see. A couple days ago, I guess, as an anecdote, I have a 5-year-old nephew, and I was watching him for a couple hours, babysitting, if you will, and turns out he watches some of these videos, so, his grandpa shows him some of these videos, my dad, so that's interesting. I gotta start watching what I say. So yeah, I watched him, and sure enough, he wanted to play Minecraft. So he played Minecraft for the first time, and because he's 5-year-old, he can't coordinate doing the mouse and the keyboard at the same time, so I kind of have to help him out with the keyboard, and he controls the mouse. And then he was afraid of the Enderman, and Enderman kind of just popped in and out, and he's like, wow, who is that guy? Who is that tall, you know, he looked like he's afraid of the squid as well. He's afraid of the squid. He will not go in the water because of the squid. So that's interesting. Watching somebody play Minecraft for the first time, but yeah, let's go to sleep here. Oop, I need to make more torches when I wake up. And going to sleep. And awakeness. And chunk updateness. And wolfiness. Okay. Continuing on. I'm okay on the wood. I'm okay on the wool. Torches is what I needed. It's a good time for me to use up some of these sticks I keep collecting from all the times I break the boats. Let's do that. Okay, yeah, we're going. He's pushing me. He's like, come on, let's go. What are you waiting for? So yeah, that happened. What else? I guess I can start answering some questions. I thought I had a lot more to talk about, but apparently I didn't. Lucas Gelati asks, Kurt, do you read comic books, and what are your favorites? Not so much. I have, in the past, a few spooky noises. I liked and I started, but I've lost track of I started like collecting the entire series of Powers, just the word Powers. Kind of a, I can't remember, I mentioned this before a long time ago in Farlands or Bust, but yeah, Powers. I can't remember the name of the writer and artist off the top of my head. Brian Michael Bendis and somebody Oemeg, something like that. Anyway, Powers. That was a cool comic book, but I lost track of it and haven't kept up. Also, 100 Bullets was another comic that I sort of started reading, and it's been a long time. It's just something I started doing and I kind of stopped doing. Like I mentioned a few episodes ago, I get on these kicks on hobbies. I'm like, ooh, I gotta own all the things associated with this hobby, and then I'm like, meh, next hobby. And so yeah, comic books was one of those. So I'm not huge on the comic books, but it's a thing. Yeah, no, not other. You know, I can't say I've like read all the Supermans or Spider-Mans or Batman, you know, the Dark Knight comics or anything like that. So yeah, not really that big of a comic book person. Ooh, stuff is getting weird over here. Yikes. Woof. I agree, says Wolfie. Let's check this out. I don't think I've seen much like this. I guess I'm in a kind of a desert biome that's been intersected by this ocean, so you're starting to see some of the rock underneath the desert. So that's interesting. What else? Gimme XII. So what is that? Gimme 12? Gimme 12 in Roman numerals asks, have you, perchance, listened to any Deadmau5 songs? And if so, what are your thoughts? Yeah, and I understand that Deadmau5 is obviously a big Minecraft fan. He went to Minecon and played a show and whatnot. But I can't say I'm a big fan of Deadmau5. That's just not my type of music to listen to. There was the one song that kind of made its way around YouTube. I think it was kind of an unfinished song, almost just like an intro to a song. I think he called it Get in the Cart Pig or something like that. But that had like a really cool, almost theatrical, like building vibe to it. And that, I really liked that. But then I started listening to the rest of his music, and it's like, oh, it's cool, but it didn't, it's just not, I'm not into I don't know how you would classify his music, house music, or it's not techno or, you know, electronic music, I guess, kind of, but I followed the guy on Twitter. He's cool to follow on Twitter, and I certainly, you know, we have Minecraft in common, but yeah, I don't particularly listen to that music. I guess it's more music you would listen to if you're like at a club or a dance, a location of where dance takes place among many people, and you know, you're never gonna find me dead in one of those places. So yeah, that's probably why I'm not too big a fan of that. But yeah, there's that. Woof. Getting all his words in edgewise. Whoa, that's weird. There's a tree embedded into the side of this cliff. Stuff is getting really scattered lately. Woof. Another question, why not? That. Do that. And do this. From Chalky Lay. Oop, careful, Wolfie. Chalky Lay. Any relation to Dodger Lay? Huh? Maybe, put a good word in for me or something? No. No. Chalky Lay asks, "Hey Kurt, do you draw at all? You seem like you would be artistic." Well, like I said, I was... Whoa! Aw, is that floating? That would be cool if that's floating. This is kind of a dangerous area. Careful, Wolfie. Please don't jump to your death. Let's, I guess I can... This is an easy way to pick up some chunks of wood. Just dig your way through a tree. Instant elevator. Like I said, I went to art school, so yeah, I had to take, like, drawing and painting. Is this floating? Awesome, it's floating like 1 block. That's great. The great floating spires of Chicken Town. Yeah, Wolfie agrees. The great floating spires of Chicken Town. Aww, that's cool. But I not that much anymore. I don't... Like, I took painting, and I think I mentioned that there was, like, a life painting part of it, which was awkward, because the models for the life painting were actual other students, so I, like, you know, ran into this girl, like, in the cafeteria, in the dorm room. I'm like, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" So yeah, I took painting, and of course sculpture and stuff like that. I did, kind of as a hobby, always kind of just doodle in my notebooks at school, like comics and stuff like that. You know, more like Simpson-type comic characters and things like that. I'd have to see if I still have those anywhere. But not lately. I haven't been drawing. I did in college for art school, and I was kind of in a... the coursework I took was more computer or digital arts, which is why then I got into video and audio editing and things like that. But, man, this landscape is getting hard to walk around. Mushrooms. But yeah, for that, because of digital art, I got one of those Wacom, oh, hey, that's a long drop. Wacom tablets, Wacom, however you say it. A digital drawing tablet, but I since gave that away to somebody who needed it more. So yeah, I don't have that anymore. Those are hard. Those have quite a learning curve, by the way, for anybody looking for it. There's Wolfie. Oh, looks like he did take a little bit of a spill. And he wants to swim over this way. Okay. So yeah, those have a large learning curve, I found. Like, they're really great, you know, they're pressure sensitive when you can simulate drawing, and, you know, if you look on DeviantArt or places like that, there's some really amazing digital paintings people can do with those things, but I never fully got the hang of it. So yeah, I gave that away, so I don't have that anymore. There you go. Okay, stop. I'm gonna end up eating it. Stop. Love it. There we go. Okay, now he's full. So yeah, I don't draw that much anymore. I used to. And that's why I'm kind of considering... I'm going to maybe see how long it takes and try to draw my own kind of cartoon person for my Far Lands or Bust t-shirts, just to give that a shot. And I did, just, I guess, as an aside and as a related topic, I did receive quite a few emails from some very talented Far Lands or Bust subscribers. So... I'll reply to some of you guys, and I'll see. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen with that. Like I said, I might try myself, or I might see about... there's quite a few people, artists I've been a fan of and friends of for quite a while. I may ask them, so that's still in the works. I may... But yeah, getting out of practice is what I was getting to with the drawing. It's kind of hard to get back into it. It's one of those things, if you do every day, like when I was at school or in high school, you get bored in classes and you just draw on the margins, and then you start to like develop a style. Margin comics, I would call them. So yeah, that's something I don't do that much anymore. But yeah, certainly I went to art school, did all the painting and the sculpture and drawing and fun stuff like that. But I don't think I was ever fantastic or like, oh, you know, I'm not like, you know, one of those, you know, top 10 people you see in on DeviantArt or other art places like that. Oh, I guess speaking of comics, I don't really read. I guess I do read comics now, but web comics and stuff. So yeah, I follow, you know, Toothpaste for Dinner I mentioned a little bit ago, XKCD, Penny Arcade. There's this this comic of this. He's a web designer, and he makes comics about being a web designer and having clients and things like that and projects. And that one's called The Brads. That one's pretty funny. What's her name? The one who did the Clean All the Things. She hasn't been making comics lately, but she was really funny. Let me get over here to make a hidey hole. Quickly now, it's getting dangerous. This looks perfect. Wolfie, I did not leave you behind this time. Oh, gravel. Hello. It's dangerous. Here, you. Yep, yeah. Off into the sunset. I hope this gravel doesn't collapse under me. Woof, yeah, me neither. But yeah, I follow webcomics like that. Also, I never know how to say her name, but whoop, that ain't gonna work. Dang it. Boop. Lucy, she's on. Oh god, I'm terrible with this gravel stuff. There we go. Lucy, I think you say it nicely or Nisley. It looks like Kinsley, but it's pronounced nicely or Nisley or something like that. But she's really good. I really like her comics. She does more like autobiographical comics. So check her out. Just look her up on the Googles, and yeah, really recommended. Highly recommended. Oh, now that I have some flint, I shouldn't have thrown away those feathers I had before. But anyway, let's make a bed, a couple beds. Boop, boop. Let me, I guess, make a couple boats again, so I'm prepared, because it looks like there's some water ahead. Place the bed and break the workbench, and yeah, thanks again for all those questions. Keep asking those in the comments. Thanks again for dealing with my ineptitude and absent-mindedness the last episode when I forgot Wolfie. Try not to do that again. And yeah, thanks for all your contributions to Child's Play charity. Oh, I didn't thank the Farlands or Bust contributions. I want to thank Lisa and Mark. So thank you too for your recent gratuities to the Farlands or Bust channel. Like I said, this month sounds like the month I will be starting to collect the parts for and building the new Farlands or Bust computer. So you'll hopefully look forward to that. But yeah, you can go to farlandsorbust.com to contribute to Child's Play charity, and that'd be much appreciated. And I think I've hit on all my points. So, thanks so much for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time.